where do you get that experience? The moment the child comes and you're a mother, like it's amazing. Like you just take care of this life. Yeah.
Looking amazing.
The nail polish. Oh, we won't get the nails. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we'll do like a nice way.
About to enter the danger zone. Was there anything that you were worried about going into the shoot? That your flaws would be on show or without airbrushing? Were you worried?
You know what? Take me for the person that I am. I am not perfect. I've got my flaws, and yeah, they're not going to airbrush. And it's after winter, so we have been eating a little bit more than we should. So yeah, you do worry about some stuff, but I mean, I have to live with it. So, no, I think it went well. So we'll just have to wait and see for the pictures to see how it came out. But I'm confident and I'm not perfect, so I hope the people like the scene.
How did you feel about doing the shoot? Was it as bad as you thought it would be?
No, actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You know, during the past weeks when I was actually prepping myself for the shoot, I was just so nervous because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in front of total strangers.
Yeah.
In my undies, I am uncomfortable as it is, and I thought it was going to be worse in front of strangers, but not that at all.
Okay.
Heat magazine made me feel pretty, very beautiful. I was super, super comfortable, and I'm so happy that I'm part of this shoot.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so tell us, what is the worst part of your body?
The worst part of my body, definitely my thighs.
Yeah.
I love the shape of my thighs and my bum. I just don't like the fact that I'm cellulite. Terrible ones. I need to go to gym or something. I've been trying to drink a lot of water. It hasn't been working.
Yeah.
So I just don't like the cellulites and the stretch marks. And I think my knees are too big. Yeah. That's it.
And the best part, your favorite part?
The best part, I love my upper body.
Yeah.
I love my breasts. I love the size. I wouldn't want them to be any bigger or any smaller.
Yeah.
I love my tummy. It's nice and flat. Yeah. So
Okay.
my body, definitely love it to bits.
Excellent. And what message do you think this will give out to girls?
I think this message, young girls look up to a lot of people on TV,
Yeah.
musicians as well. And what they look up to is not really the reality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when I'm on TV, I'm made to look really good. I have makeup on. I conceal some of the stuff that I don't like.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm going to wear a short dress, I'll wear it with stockings so my cellulites don't show. So they see that, they see the shape, they think Pearl does not have cellulites, so she's perfect.
Yeah.
So me doing this is me saying, you know what, I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm on TV. Yes, look up to me, but I want you to relate to me as well. I want you to look at yourself if you have any flaws, see my flaws as well, and feel like you can relate. And feel normal, because it's okay to have flaws. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So, was it as scary as you thought it would be?
Strangely, no.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't that scary. So it was okay. So yeah, thank you.
What was going through your head at the time?
Nothing. I was actually just like, how must I pose? That was the only thing I was thinking about, was where must my arm go, how must my leg look? But I wasn't like, oh my gosh, can I see my cellulite? Because guess what, you did. And I really don't care. So yeah, it was cool.
Awesome. And then just for the viewers, what are a few things that make you feel beautiful?
You know, I tweeted about this morning, and I said that if you're comfortable with yourself and you actually love the person that you are, you start to shine, and it makes it easier for people to love you. So I think that's the most important thing, is be comfortable with who you are, be comfortable in your skin. Don't try so hard to be someone else or anything like that. You are who you are, and you are beautiful, just the way you are. And I think that's the one thing that we all just need to remember. Yeah.
And any other things that make you feel unattractive ever?
When it's that time of the month, I get that one pimple that just does this, eats my face, and then I just don't feel pretty at all. So, and I think most girls feel the same way with any kind of acne or zit, you know. So that for me is my most like unattractive moment, but it doesn't stop me.
So, tell me, how was it?
It was very nerve-wracking. I actually realised I've never had anybody take a photograph of my ass, like full on.
Yeah.
So that was quite hectic, but it's good.
So you enjoyed it?
Yes, it was cool. It was actually quite liberating. Good job, it was good.
And then what is the best feature about your body? What do you like the most?
I think I like my boobs the most because they've never really, like, they're quite like symmetrical, and you know, they're okay, they're good.
And the part you dislike the most?
It's very hard to say. I mean, I try not to dislike anything about myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's just not doing yourself any justice. But the part that I don't like, I'd probably say, sure. At the moment, I don't like my arms are not like, I suppose I'm not as toned as I'm used to being.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a baby, whatever, and I'm, you know, from being a dancer for many years, I was always used to being very toned, and now I don't think there's anything, I don't look like, you know, I don't think I look any different to people who don't know me, but I think I feel it, that I sort of feel like I could be a little bit more, just like a little bit fitter, you know, that sort of thing. I think it's more of an internal thing. Yeah. Really, that's I'm not liking at the moment, but the rest, I'm pretty comfortable with my body at the moment. Like, I've had a baby, I feel good about life, so... You know.
Awesome. And is there any message that you want to give girls out there, our readers and the viewers, about this shoot in particular, and why you think it's important?
I think the advice that I'd like to give girls out there, especially younger girls, especially teenage girls, is really don't believe what you see in the magazines, because, you know, it's great. The magazines are beautiful. They look gorgeous. It's great to look at beautiful magazines. But always remember at the end of the day that the model has got a professional makeup artist, a professional hairstylist, and then even after that, and a stylist who's going to put beautiful clothing on them. And then after that, they still have the post-production. They have the computer graphics. They can literally make you look like anything. So, like, appreciate what you're seeing, but remember that it's not real. You know, and that the inner beauty is, you know, there is a lot that comes to beauty, and beauty is all about, you know, taking good care of yourself, respecting who you are as a person, respecting your different aspects, your unique aspects, and I think also just letting go of preconceived ideas of what society thinks that you should look like. If you feel good, then you will be beautiful. Plain and simple.
Okay, so now it's over. You were a little bit hesitant to start with. How are you feeling now?
I'm really glad that I did it. I was a little worried about the short pant, because there was like underwear going on and the shorts were see-through, and I was like, well, if I'm going to do it with underwear and shorts, I might as well do it in underwear. But yeah, we managed to make it all work, and I'm glad I'm doing it. I think it's really important.
Like any girl, you have insecurities. What would you say are your biggest body insecurities?
I think it's probably sort of between the thigh area and over here. There's some love handles going on. There's a little bit of wobbly. But yeah, it's my body. I'm comfortable with it. I was a little worried as to what maybe other people would think, and then I was like, screw what other people think.
Exactly.
I'm happy with my body. So yeah, a little bit of the lumps and bumps, but yeah, my body's gotten me this far. So
listen, we don't see any lumps and bumps. Where are they?
Yeah.
And what do you think is your biggest asset? What do you love most?
I like my smile, my eyes, my shoulders, my arms. I really like my hands. I think I have some good hands. I like my calf muscles. It's a bit weird, but I like my calves. They look good in heels. Yeah, my boobs. My boobs are cool. Yeah, I think everything else is fine. It's just a few areas that I'm a little
self-conscious about.
Yeah.
And why was this such an important shoot to do for you?
For me it was important because there's too many girls that have major hang-ups about how they look, and they think that they can't be happy unless they look like supermodels or people they see on TV who are airbrushed and who do have tons of makeup, and they've got a whole army that make them look good. So I think it's really important just to know that it doesn't matter what you look like, you deserve to be happy and confident and to love yourself. You don't have to look a certain way in order to be loved or to be happy.
Cool. Just finished the shoot and braved being in a little boy pant and a vest. How was that?
It was cool. It's actually, I think, a little bit liberating to just say, this is me, take it or leave it, whatever. But I am lucky that, like, I think I'm very comfortable in my own skin. Got a bit of cellulite, not really that worried about it because I think majority of the girls out there do. So yeah, it was fun. It was actually really cool. It was like not as stressful as I thought it was going to be, which is nice.
What would you say is your biggest body insecurity?
I think my stomach, because you know how everyone is if you like sit over and there's like a little bit of a, yeah, so I think I'd say my stomach, and my height. Like I'm always got a thing with height. If I could walk around, I think in 9-inch heels all day long, I'd be happy. But that's impossible in my job. So yeah, I think if I was a little bit taller, I'd be happy. But having said that, again, like I'm quite chilled. I'm not like obsessive about it.
And your best feature?
I think I have really great skin. I think I'm very lucky. I do also look after my skin. I've got a routine and I make sure I go for regular facials and all that sort of thing. I think it's unfortunate, but you have to spend a bit of money to have some good skin. So I'm very blessed to have nice skin.
Nice skin.
It's nice.
Cool. And then your final message for girls who think that Photoshop, that's what normal girls look like.
No. I think that's why for me this was like really important to say, look, there are many celebs who have got cellulite, who don't have perfect bodies, and I think just to say, like, don't believe everything you see in a magazine when it's photoshopped and airbrushed. It's not real, and I just think sometimes, it's good to just look back and say, hey, this is what it really is about, and this is what it's really like. So be comfortable with who you are. I think accept yourself and love yourself. I think it's so important, because if you don't love yourself, how are other people meant to love you? You know what I mean? Like, you need to accept yourself for who you are and just totally be cool with it. It is easier said than done, but I think hopefully something like this will just make other people feel comfortable in their own skin, and if we've got the confidence to do it and say, hey, this is me, take me or leave me, you can do the same.
Cool.
And my
Thank you.
rings.
Perfect.